My name is Dr. Abyss. I have walked through places where human sanity unravels. I have beheld secrets that, if revealed, would set empires ablaze and bring gods to disgrace. And now I am here, imprisoned in the belly of something that should not exist. A colossal ship, not built but generated, pulsing like a slumbering titan among the stars. Its commander, a being whose existence is woven into legend, Osiris, a name whispered by extinct civilizations and engraved on forgotten monoliths. The battle against the servants of Anubis was merely a prelude. Osiris triumphed, but war never ends. Here I stand alongside agents of Purple Lagoon, mercenaries of Gigantia, and fanatics of Red Dragon, rivals forced to share the same space. But alliances are like fragile bones, they break easily. Within this ship, surrounded by ancient beings who watch us with disdain, we are less than dust. The walls breathe. The ground vibrates beneath our feet, as if something immense slithers below the surface. This ship is not merely a machine, it is an entity. And we are not the predators. We are the prey. Osiris's ship resembles nothing humanity has ever built. It is a colossal organism, breathing, pulsing, aware. Its walls are covered in a biomechanical material that shifts subtly, like muscles in constant contraction. Bony structures emerge from the ceiling, intertwined with metallic veins exuding a pulsating glow, as if transporting energy or blood. The air is dense, thick with a hybrid scent of alien resin and organic matter in slow decay. The ground beneath our feet is a mystery, at times rigid as cold metal, at others soft and spongy, yielding slightly with each step, as if something lurks just beneath the surface, sensing us, studying us. Occasionally, deep cracks echo within the ship's interior, like enormous bones rearranging themselves, and in certain narrow passages, the walls breathe rhythmically, inflating and deflating. Hundreds of beings traverse the vast corridors, a hive of forgotten civilizations. Soldiers encased in biotech carapaces, merchants trading relics of extinct worlds, cybernetic slaves fused to the ship's structure like parasites. Some aliens do not walk. They float, glide, or move in swarms of tentacles or chitinous limbs. Inquisitive eyes pierce us. Distorted smiles reveal fangs and non-human mandibles. Here we are intruders, insignificant fragments of a primitive species that dared set foot in sacred territory. Osiris's servants, imposing and inhuman, observe us with contempt. Their bodies are a fusion of flesh and technology, elongated limbs ending in blades or multiple flexible fingers. Their voices echo at frequencies that vibrate within our bones. When we pass them, they do not step aside. It is we who must move out of the way. Our quarters are minimal cubicles, with semi-organic walls that pulse slightly as if breathing with us. Some cabins have windows facing the void of space. There is no glass, only a translucent membrane that adapts as needed. The vastness outside is overwhelming, and for the first time, I understand the true meaning of insignificance. Even in the most basic act, eating, we are reminded of our inferiority. The food provided is an amorphous, living biomass, a remnant of some digestive process we do not understand. Some creatures absorb it directly through their skin, others extend internal appendages into the substance. When a human from Red Dragon tries to swallow the gelatinous mass, his face contorts in disgust. One of Osiris's servants, a being with glossy black skin and angular features, tilts its head and lets out a guttural laugh. Incapable even of consuming energy efficiently, it murmurs, walking away with disdain. But humanity has a gift. We may be seen as weak, but we possess something no other race has, the ability to adapt. And this ship will soon learn that we are not merely survivors. We are predators in disguise. If we are to survive here, we must unite. In the lower levels of Osiris's ship, where the biotech structure becomes dense, cavernous, and inhospitable, something unexpected happens. There, in the bowels of this living empire, beneath the gleaming corridors of the upper castes, a new instinct emerges among humans, the tribalism of survival. Purple Lagoon, Red Dragon, Gigantia, names that once divided us now fade into irrelevance. Here within the belly of this alien colossus, we are simply human, forced to confront an uncomfortable truth: we are despised. And from shared hatred, a tradition was born. In forgotten corridors, within conduits where the ship's nerves pulse like an unfathomable organism, we found refuge. An improvised arena, marked by bony pillars and hardened biomass. Here, blood is the only accepted language. Tonight, an unprecedented challenge. An Osiris servant has accepted a fight. It descends into the combat ring, a biotech aberration, 2.5 meters tall, its flesh entwined with metallic fibers, phosphorescent eyes radiating arrogance. It moves through the crowd like an unhurried predator, already certain of victory. The embedded blade in its forearm emerges, glowing with a pulsating shimmer, like an exposed nerve poised to sever fragile flesh. Its human opponent is a gigantia fighter, a survivor forged in the chaos of hostile colonies, trained to battle in zero-gravity, toxic deserts, and sewers infested with abominations. But none of that prepared him for this. The fight begins. The alien lunges forward. It does not walk, does not run, it glides, a biotech blur. Its arm extends with cybernetic precision, the blade aiming for the human's throat in a perfect strike. But the gigantia fighter predicts it. He bends, sidesteps, the instincts of one who has been hunted before. The Osiris servant does not hesitate. It recalibrates in real time, adjusting distance like a predatory machine, a brutal charge. The human dodges again by mere millimeters. The blade grazes his clothing, slicing fabric, leaving a shallow wound on his skin. The scent of human iron mixes with the alien humidity in the air. The crowd holds its breath. But we do not play fair. The fighter anticipated the biotech weapon, and now he uses it against the alien itself. In a split second, he pivots, striking a precise blow to the organic junction of the blade. A dull crack echoes. The Osiris servants may be fast, may be lethal, but they are also fallible. The biotech mechanism fails. The alien hesitates, a mistake. A brief moment enough. The first human punch lands like a hammer. The impact on the alien's throat reverberates like muffled thunder. The servant stumbles, its internal systems struggling to recalibrate, but the human is already moving. A second blow, a perfect spinning kick. The final impact throws the creature backward. The Osiris servant crashes onto the ship's organic floor, its biotech blade trembling uselessly beside its fallen body. Then, applause. Low, hesitant, then growing. Even some aliens murmur in recognition. Perhaps for the first time, they realize we are not merely cosmic dust. We are human, and we learn. Hours later, the superiors remain unaware of what transpired in the ship's underbelly. But something has changed among us. Now we know. We know we are not alone here. We know human unity is not an illusion, but an instinct etched into our essence. They may be stronger, faster, more advanced, but they will never be us. Before we can process this newfound spark burning in our veins, a metallic sound cuts through the silence of the ship. Firm footsteps. An Osiris scientist appears, his presence charged with cold urgency. His eyes gleam with the restless light of newly extracted data. We have tracked an energy signature. The air grows heavy, bodies tense. The pirates attempted to activate the monolith. We know where they went. The ship seems to breathe around us, vast and alive, but now we are no longer afraid. The hunt has begun. Fate calls us once more, and this time we carry more than weapons and technology. We carry a warning. Humanity does not bow. If they wish to call us prey, then let them know that the next hunt will be ours.